Now what about the ordered pairs? We already know that these are the ordered pairs. In first quadrant, the values along x-axis are positive and the values along y-axis are positive because we have positive x and positive y. Similarly, in the second quadrant, we have negative x comma positive y, which means that the values along x-axis are negative and the values along y-axis are positive. In the third quadrant, we have negative x comma negative y, which means that the values along x-axis are negative and the values along y-axis are also negative. Similarly, in the fourth quadrant, we have x comma negative y. The values along x-axis are positive and the values along y-axis are negative. We already discussed about this. So these are the ordered pairs. These are the ordered pairs. In ordered pairs, we have one x element and one y element, whether they are positive or negative. This is the another ordered pair. In this ordered pair, we have negative x and negative y. Here we have positive x and negative y. For example, at this point, the ordered pairs are 0, 0, because the value along x-axis is 0 and the value along y-axis is also 0. At this point, we have positive 4 and positive 5 because it is my first quadrant. Here we have negative 6, positive 6, which is my second quadrant. At this point, we have negative 4, negative 7. It is my third quadrant. It comes inside the third quadrant. At this point, we have positive 6, negative 5, which comes inside the fourth quadrant. So the ordered pairs are 0, 0, 4, 5, negative 6, positive 6, negative 4, negative 7, positive 6, negative 5. These are the ordered pairs. We can see here that at this point we have origin. This is the origin of the XY plane, which is the middle point. Exactly on this point, the values along x-axis is 0 because it is the 0 point for the x-axis. Similarly, 0 point for the y-axis as well. So we have 0 along x-axis and 0 along y-axis. It happens exactly on the origin. This is called the origin of the XY plane, which is my first ordered pair. So this is my ordered pair with the elements 0, 0. At this point, we have positive 4 along x-axis and positive 5 along y-axis. This point comes inside the first quadrant, which is xy. So in first quadrant, both the value along x-axis and the value along y-axis are positive. We have positive 4 along x-axis, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4. This point is positive 4 along x-axis and positive 5 along y-axis. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5. This point is positive 5 along y-axis. So this is the point where the x value is positive 4 here and the y value is positive 5, which is my second ordered pair. This is my another ordered pair here. So in this ordered pair, which is 4, 5, x value is positive, y values is positive. Now in this point, we have negative x, positive x, which means that negative 6 along x-axis and positive 6 along y-axis. It comes inside the second quadrant. In second quadrant, the x values are negative, the y values are positive. So we have negative 6 along x-axis. Therefore, we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. At this point, we have negative 6 along x-axis, negative 6. But positive 6 along y-axis, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6 along y-axis. This point is positive 6 along y-axis and negative 6 along x-axis. So in this ordered pair, we have negative value for the x and positive value for the y. It comes inside the second quadrant. At this point, we have negative 4, negative 7, which means that negative 4 along x-axis, this is the value along x-axis. Negative 7 is the value along y-axis. So negative 4 along x-axis, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Negative 4 along x-axis and negative 7 along y-axis. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. At this point we have -7 along y-axis. It is a -4 along x-axis and -7 along y-axis. It comes inside the third quadrant. Therefore, both the values along x-axis and the values along y-axis are negative. For this point, we have +6, -5. The 6 is the x value, -5 is the y value, which means that +6 along x-axis, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6. This point is +6 along x-axis, and -5 along y-axis, -5, like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. It is on +6 along x-axis and -5 along y-axis. So in this ordered pair, the x value is positive, the y value is negative, because it comes inside the fourth quadrant. But what about changing the ordered pairs? For example, if we change the order here for this ordered pair, like +6 for the x value and -6 for the y. Now what will happen if we change the order of this pair, like +6 for the x and +4 for the y? Similarly, -7 for the x, -4 for the y, -5 for the x and 6 for the y. It will change the location of the point in XY plane. So we can write that changing the order of the pair gives different location in XY plane. If we change the order of the ordered pair, like as I told you, if I put -7 for the x and -4 for the y, it will absolutely change the location of this point in XY plane. This point will be in different place if we change the order. So let's try. At this point we have -7 along x-axis and -4 along y-axis. What I did, I just changed the order of this ordered pair. This -7 becomes the value for the x now, and this -4 is now for the y. Just change the order of the x and y values. What happened when I changed the order of this pair? This point comes here. It changes the location from here up to here by changing the ordered pair. Like here we have -7 along x-axis, -7 along x-axis, like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -7 along x-axis, and -4 along y-axis, -4, like -1, -2, -3, -4. It is -4 along y-axis. So by changing the ordered pair for this point, you will get its location here with the -7, -4. So we can say that changing the order of the pair, order of the ordered pair, gives a different location.